Truth or dare?
I'm gonna go with truth.
What's the worst thing you've done? Why do I feel worried?
Well, I'm not exactly trying to be like that guy in the alleyway promoting drugs to a bunch of kids and teenagers. For a while, I was in this long and abusive relationship with this girl called Nicotine. And the thing about Nicotine, man, is that she was at every single party. I mean, anytime I went to a party, everybody was freaking vaping. I'm just like, let me see what the hype is about. Let me see why everybody is doing this stuff all the time. So, reluctantly, I went to buy my Juul. And, oh my gosh, I look so fucking cringy. Jesus Christ. Why did nobody tell me I looked like this? Fast forward a little bit, and I'm starting to, like, vape more religiously now. And people are like, yo, this is bad for you, stop doing it. And I'm like, you know what? You are so right. I'm gonna turn my life. I'm gonna stop smoking right now. You know, just telling people whatever I think is gonna make them shut up faster. Because honestly, I knew it was bad for me, right? I knew eventually I'd have to face the consequences of what vaping does to your body. Here's the thing. Nothing makes me want to do something more than when people are actively ranting and raving for me not to do it. I've been told I'm a very, very stubborn person. Like, usually it won't matter how stupid or dangerous it is. If you tell me not to do it, then I'm gonna do it. Yo, I just realized how fucking stupid I am. When you're vaping, your brain is hit with nicotine that lasts you all of like 30 seconds. And for those 30 seconds, you feel like an intense head high and like everything just like kind of just feels a little bit hazy and daisy. And past that, you know, it didn't really like you're buzzed for about 30 seconds. And after that, like there's nothing else. And here's the thing they don't tell you about smoking, right? It's always on the back of your head, dude. Like something that's like it's up there. It becomes one of those necessities that's up there with like sleeping and eating and drinking. Like it's always going to be on the back of your head. You're going to feel like you legitimately can't live without it. You're going to be doing it all the time. Like, dude, I would sometimes take a shit with a vape in my hand. Who takes a shit with a vape in their hand? That's just the thing. When you're by yourself, you're so much more okay with being an idiot and doing things that you know is going to hurt you because you feel like it's not going to affect anybody else. But after a while, it wasn't just me. I also had a new girlfriend to worry about. And, you know, for some reason, she wasn't exactly okay with me pumping toxins into my fucking body every single day.
Bro, you can smoke if you want to. All I'm saying is that it's bad for you.
But people actively telling you that something is bad for you, once again, doesn't make you not want to do that thing. It just makes you less inclined to tell them that you're doing it. So I kept vaping. In fact, I think I kind of did it more. Like I would even go to sleep with my vape like right next to me. And before you know it, I've spent an entire year and a half of my freaking time and a crap ton of my freaking money with this expensive ass hobby. And I'm just sitting there one day and I look to my left and I feel so ashamed. I look in the trash can where I keep all my disposable vapes and shit like that, because that's where I throw them away. And I was just appalled. Like I could physically see how much of this shit I was putting into my body like every single day, man. One day I'm sitting in my room animating, right? Like trying to get a video done. And out of nowhere, I am hit with what I can honestly say is the weirdest fucking sensation that I have ever felt in my life. There's like this weird ass tingly feeling going up and down my neck and then like in my head. But instead of reacting to it, because I felt like if I reacted to it, then that would make it real. And I'm a firm believer that like if I'm gonna die, I don't want to know. On the inside, I was like, yo, what the hell is happening? But on the outside, I was like, At the time, I did not connect the sensation I was feeling in my head to this freaking addiction that I had. One day, I'm walking out of work and I'm like, on my way back to my car. Yo, I get in the car, right? And usually after work, I take a celebratory hit. Like, oh yeah, I'm done with work. Like, you know, I'll hit my vape after work, right? In the car, bro. So I hit the vape. And I'm just like relaxing, like sitting there waiting for that like head buzz to kick in that I usually get from vaping. And instead, I am once again hit with the weirdest freaking sensation that I have ever felt in my life. And this time it is just hammering down on me. I drove home that night with like the fattest migraine that I've ever had in my life. And that was just the beginning of my symptoms. My health and like the way I was feeling got worse and worse. On top of that, I couldn't really get any like days off work. A lot of you guys know that like at the kind of job that I have, like our customers are legitimately known to be some of the rudest customers that you are ever going to face. Did not help with my symptoms at all. I felt like I was going to fucking die. I should have noticed that this was from vaping because honestly, that's a year and a half of me constantly putting this bullshit into my body. Out of all the shit that was going down with me, the worst by far is the freaking shaking. Like, I looked like a nervous wreck. My freaking hands were always shaking. Sometimes my like fucking neck would start twitching. I have to go out and buy some stuff, but I've been shaking so bad all morning that I'm debating whether or not I should even go outside. And the whole time, I'm just begging for a day off work. I'm like, guys, please, I'm gonna die. Please, somebody help me. I need to go to the hospital. I don't feel so good. I had to give my job the biggest middle finger and go see a doctor.
So we ran some tests.
What test? All you did was shine a light in my face.
The same part of your brain that makes you shake and experience these symptoms is also the part of your brain that nicotine targets. True, listen. There's a chance these effects are temporary. There's a chance they're permanent. You want my advice? Stop vaping, man.
I just thought to myself, man, what if these effects are permanent? How am I going to be able to draw for my videos and shit if I'm shaking and stuff? Like, how? I love doing this, man. I don't want to have to stop because at the age of 21, my body's like freaking out and acting like I'm like a 70-year-old man. Went back to the car with my family after I was done talking to my doctor. And I was just visibly disturbed, man. Like, I didn't want to say anything. Like, I really had to process the thought of not being able to do what I loved anymore.
Big brother, are you okay? Did the doctor say something bad?
Why won't you say anything?
When I got home, I looked around for every single vape that I had ever had to make sure there weren't any left, and I threw all of them out because that's the only way I could feel in control. I called my girl and I'm just like, yo, I love you and I'm going to quit. Luckily, I haven't been shaking or anything lately. I'm hoping I'll be fine. I feel a lot better. I don't think my symptoms are going to come back. But anytime I was feeling a craving for nicotine again...
Don't do this, sweetie. She doesn't know how good I am to you.
My girlfriend took care of it. What's up, guys? It's True here. I'm so sorry that I've been, gone for so long, but I had to have time off to deal with these medical issues that I discussed in this video. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Stay true to yourself.
Been up all night, so you don't wanna wait on me. I'm about to catch my flight, so you don't gotta wait on me. No, you don't wanna, 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 you don't wanna. I've been up a very long time, wonder why they hate on me.